You know, the intriguing thing this time around, Atul, is, and we've been often discussing this, that your champions, your traditional champions are completely amiss from this rally. Reliance hasn't participated, HDFC Twins are not doing anything, IT as a pack is not doing anything. It's newer hands which are, taking us to the top. When do you think these heavyweights, traditional heavyweights, are going to begin participating? Because I think that's the push that the index now needs.
That's always the case, Aisha. Yeah. I've been in the market for 30 years, right? There have been bull markets. There have been leaders in every bull market. The next bull market, those leaders underperform. You know why? Because everyone's just looking at them. Everyone's under-owned. There's consensus bullishness. Every bull market has a new leadership, right? And I do think also that post the whole, I think last year was a very big shift globally in the preferences of stocks. I think the trend changed. And I think in India, what really happens and where we are heavily overweight, over-invested, are places like your basic capital goods, infra, construction, defense. These are sectors which have not performed for a decade. Right? They were dead. Nobody looked at them. So the beauty is that they're under-owned, they're undercovered, and they're ignored. And they still, as you asked me, you're still looking at another set of stocks. But the set of stocks that are driving the market is new. And that is the nature of the market. The nature of the market is to sidestep you. It will always be a place where the majority will not make money, or where the majority opinion is stock somewhere else will move. So I think that this is something that we've experienced last year. This is a very big shift we made in our portfolio. It was very painful. The names that you mentioned, we sold last year. And we got into a lot of these engineering, infra, defense plays. And you'll realize that, hey, you know what? Here the bull market is something else. So,
but Atul, by that logic, financials are still outperforming. And financials are the mainstay. 35% weightage on the index, maybe a little more if I look at individual, other subsectors.
Right.
So financials are the, they in a sense are the propeller. And they've always been very widely owned.
Nikunj, even financials is such a big universe. Look at the financials that are moving.
HDFC Bank is not doing well.
I mean, I don't want to take names because for reasons, but you'll realize. So I have an exposure in the sector, but my exposure is the NBFC space. You'll find that some high quality NBFC names, again, they may be little known, little discovered, less over-owned, but I think they become perfect setups, and the kind of earnings that are coming, the quarterly numbers that are coming. So even in financials, what I said, where everyone is looking at over-owned and asking questions, actually the action is happening somewhere else. Exactly what Nikunj raised the point. There's action in financials, but not where everyone is invested. There is action. So we, for us, are actually shockingly, controversially underweight the large banks. And we are overweight the NBFCs. And I think that in that space, well, it's all doing great, yeah.